Voters in the West Texas city of Lubbock approved a measure last Saturday to outlaw abortion there. According to the group Sanctuary Cities for the Unborn, there are more than 20 cities in the state that outlaw abortion. Lubbock is also the largest city in the state to do so. Lubbock has a population of more than 250,000 people. And joining us now is Lee Dickson, founder of Sanctuary Cities for the Unborn. Mark, welcome back. Great to see you. First off, what was your reaction when you heard that 62% of the voters in Lubbock had approved the measure to outlaw abortion? And also, what do you think that says about the people of Lubbock?
Well, it was just a great experience to see those numbers come in and to see that the people of Lubbock voted for life. And so very encouraging. And this was something that the churches really got behind. We had 200 churches united to get out the vote. Those churches had signs on their churches. They were preaching from the pulpit, encouraging people to get out and do what Amos 5:15 says, which is to hate evil, love good, and establish justice within your city gates.
Yeah, that is wonderful. And it's such a great thing, of course, to celebrate. But I know that, a lot of people aren't celebrating, at least some are. I understand some are saying it's unconstitutional and that there may also be impending legal action. What more can you tell us about that, Mark?
Well, there's always going to be those who are opposed to the reality of unborn life. We all know that life begins at conception and that there is no right to abortion in the Constitution. It's just not there. And so the opposition is going to be opposed to this, of course, but the voters have spoken that abortions are not to be happening legally within the city limits of Lubbock, Texas. And so abortion is officially outlawed. And Lubbock has joined, it's 24 other cities, so 24 cities in Texas total have outlawed abortion. So Lubbock's number 24 in Texas, and then there's 2 in Nebraska. So 26 total in the United States of America that have outlawed abortion.
That is wonderful. That is so wonderful to hear. What's next for your group? I noticed on your website there are dozens of cities listed as potential sanctuary cities. Talk to us more about that and also your group's efforts to make more cities throughout the country sanctuary cities for the unborn.
Well, there's a lot of interest right now in Naples, Florida. And so we're going to continue to work in Naples, Florida. There's a lot of interest in Odessa, Texas. There's a lot of interest in Levelland, Texas. There's a lot of interest in Marshfield, Missouri, and in cities in Tennessee and cities in Arkansas. We're not going to stop with this. We're going to keep on going, and we're going to do everything we can to protect life. The Biden administration has been very clear that they want to see abortion access in every single zip code. And we know that brick and mortar is not the future of the abortion industry. We know that the abortion pill is something that they want to see in every zip code. And so we're going to do everything we can to protect our communities from the radical pro-abortion agenda of the Biden administration.
And Mark, I was going to ask you that, going to the Biden administration, how important is this right now? And also, what can we do to help in the efforts?
Well, one, there's been many times in history where the church has been silent. So that's just the reality. I hate that reality, but that's the reality. And our only hope from coast to coast is that our churches wake up and that our churches get involved in their city governments. So often our focus is our state capital and our nation's capital, but our focus needs to be on our city halls. Our focus needs to be on our school boards. And if there are people in our city hall and on our school boards that don't represent our beliefs and values, then we need to get those people out of office. And if we can't find anyone, we've got to run ourselves. We've got to make sure that we don't have people in office that are pushing a radical abortion agenda or any other agenda that is contrary to the Word of God.
Absolutely. And Mark, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you so much for what you do. We appreciate it. Mark Lee Dickson, founder of Sanctuary Cities for the Unborn. Thank you again.
Thank you.